Gavin, and we're very grateful to have you. And you mentioned there about the standards of the Herbalife product. So maybe you could share a little bit more about that, because I think for me, when I saw and I understood some about the nutrition, the regulations, the manufacturing, it'd be easy to assume that those are the standards for every nutrition company. And I actually had the great honor of being to Lake Forest in California and seen some of the facilities myself. But again, that doesn't make me think that not every nutrition company has those standards. Is that the case, or are Herbalife further ahead?
We're further ahead, Nicola. I mean, I know I mentioned previously, but just looking at our sort of quality standards, as I said, we manufactured a CGMP, which is a pharmaceutical standard, not typically seen in the food industry. We don't accept an ingredient on a certificate of analysis. We test every single ingredient coming into our contract manufacturer, which is really unusual, but it's making sure we have the very best ingredients for our products. We stability test every product that goes into market, so we don't just put a formulation together, take a decision, and okay, that's all right, and we'll stick a shelf life on it. It all goes through a stability testing program, testing at different temperatures, different humidities. We test for a minimum of 3 months to get a sort of assessment on the shelf life, but we keep those stability trials ongoing for up to 2 to 3 years, depending on the shelf life of the product. We also, every hero ingredient within our products is backed by at least 2 gold standard clinical studies, which is really, really rare. And we don't just accept the basic clinical study information, we ask for the raw data. We do a deep dive into that data to make sure all the statistics stack up, that what they're saying within the paper is actually correct. And again, this is just more of the rigor that we put into our products, and that we're sort of handing over to you, the distributors, to sort of sell them to your customers or use yourselves.